Your Excellency Dame Louise Lake Chack, Governor General, Antigua Barbuda, the Honorable Hazelyn Francis, President of the Senate of Antigua and Barbuda, colleague Minister John McGinley, Minister of Tourism and Civil Aviation and Culture, other cabinet colleagues, members of the Parliament of Antigua and Barbuda, His Excellency Lu Han Ming, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Ambassador David Chow, non-resident ambassador to the People's Republic of China, other members of the diplomatic corps, Pastor Bach, of course, Mr. Gatesworth James, Chairman and members of the Antigua and Barbuda Airport Authority, the Vice President of the China Civil Engineering Construction Company or Group, members of the Eastern Caribbean Civil Aviation Authority, Airline Association, of the media, and gentlemen. Quite frankly, I believe has already been given both by what and what Minister John McGinley also had to say. However, it is important for me to make my remarks in the context of the time and the occasion. I wish to begin my remarks this afternoon with a quote from American author and political activist Helen Keller. And I read, "When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us," unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a great day, and I see the Lord has decided to send some showers at this time. In the more recent history of Antigua and Barbuda, it is a momentous occasion as we gather here to witness the turning of the sod to pave the way for the construction of the new V.C. Byrd International Airport Terminal building, which will undoubtedly open economic doors for the people of Antigua and Barbuda. It is also a magnificent day because it is a promise fulfilled that will ultimately affect the development of Antigua and Barbuda in a significant way. Prior to the 2004 general elections, which saw the United Progressive Party coming into office for the first time, we made a promise in our party manifesto to expand the facilities and capacity at the V.C. Byrd International Airport to provide world-class operations and services. In 2007, preceding the World Cup, we commenced upgrades at the facility. This included the refurbishing and installing of computerized systems and controls, the refurbishment of the VIP lounge, the expansion and upgrade of the departure lounge, and the expansion and upgrade of the runway and adjacent areas. Unfortunately, the continued work on the airport was slowed to an almost non-existent because of the effects of global economic crisis. The door was almost sealed shut on expansion and upgrade. However, like the sparkle in the eyes of a newborn child of a bright future, another door was opened. The People's Republic of China after a period of negotiations, consented to provide the assistance required to construct a modern airport terminal which would rival any around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, 30 years ago, the current airport edifice was established with funding from the Canadian government as part of their support for our infrastructural development thrust at that time. It was a great moment for Antigua and Barbuda then. Now, on the occasion of our 30th anniversary of independence, the people of Antigua and Barbuda can be proud that the United Progressive Party administration is delivering on our promise to improve Antigua and Barbuda airport facilities and the services. What better birthday gift for our 30th birthday as a nation than the breaking of ground for a brand new international airport terminal building that will be equipped with modern aero bridges and other facilities that will put us on par with international airports around the world. Therefore, this groundbreaking exercise for the construction of the new airport terminal represents a major achievement for my government and the people of Antigua and Barbuda. I say major achievement because the process leading up to this grand occasion was not easy. There were many hurdles that were tainted, and I must say it, with baseless criticisms, all designed to derail the process. However, armed with faith like Job, we have come to this stage today. Ladies and gentlemen, during my address to the nation in celebrations of our 30th anniversary of independence, you would have heard that it is my intention to take a proposal to the Cabinet of Antigua and Barbuda to establish a body to develop the National Strategic Plan of Antigua and Barbuda 2021, emphasizing each endeavoring, all achieving. The development of a national strategic plan will ensure that we plan for a secure future. The construction of a new airport terminal building forms an important part of our national strategic plan, as its construction will boost our physical infrastructure and continue significantly, or to contribute significantly, to the economic sustainability of our nation. Of course, the construction and upgrade of any port of entry will require a review of our security operations. Therefore, a strategic defense review will also form part of our national strategic plan. These actions by my government are of vital importance if we are to truly secure a bright future for our people. Today's global environment requires us to plan effectively and to plan ahead. To those who also foolishly criticize our decision to enter into concessionary loan arrangements with the People's Republic of China, in contrast to borrowing monies at very high market rates for projects such as these, I wish to say to them that their arguments lack sound judgment and foresight. Should we simply enter into arrangements that will burden our children and grandchildren with infinite debt and high interest payments? Or should we not find the best arrangement with the greatest good for the greatest number of people? I say to you today that the United Progressive Party administration has chosen wisely. This project is now a reality as we prepare to begin construction by December of this year, with a completion date set for December 2013. As indicated by previous speakers, our journey to this point started in 2007 with the efforts of the former ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Antigua and Barbuda, His Excellency Chen Ligang. I wish, however, to interject here, and I'm not being political, but I need to speak to the facts, that were it not for the protestations and constant disapproval coming from the leader of the Antigua Labour Party, that the Chinese were working too closely with the government, especially because elections were pending, this airport terminal construction would have started nearly 2 years ago. We, however, pressed on and confronted the challenges head on. My government is very much aware of the requirements that are stipulated in policies that guide the lending procedures and grant provisions of the Chinese government, and has ensured in our negotiations that Antiguans and Barbudans will always stand to benefit. I have ensured that the concessions negotiated by Ambassador David Shaul and the Antigua and Barbuda team will go a long way in benefiting the people of Antigua and Barbuda. As was mentioned by other speakers as well, prior to 2004, when we took office, loans negotiated with the People's Republic of China were at minimum interest rates of 4%. Today, my government has successfully negotiated rates of 2%, with a very strong possibility of receiving even lower rates of 1%. This United Progressive Party administration, therefore, will continue to work hard in defense of the nation, always seeking to put people first in a sustainable way. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in very challenging times as the world seeks to find new solutions that help to improve economic conditions and bring growth and prosperity to the citizens of the world. It is against this background that my government, your government, the UPP administration, was able to generate the support to begin the construction of this new facility. And for that, I think we are moving not only in the right direction, but delivering the right projects at the right time so that the people of Antigua and Barbuda can grow and benefit. My government is grateful to the People's Republic of China for its warm friendship and generous support over the years, and hope that our relationship will grow from strength to strength. As we prepare for the beginning of the new tourist season that is expected to see improved arrivals, let us not lose sight of the important role of air transportation to tourism and the pivotal role airlines like Liat play in our day-to-day existence as small island states. According to the current chairman of Liat, Gene Holder, the Caribbean is dependent for both its business and social development on the existence of good air transportation services, both to the territories from foreign countries and between Caribbean countries themselves. He further states that more than 90% of the tourism expenditure in the Caribbean comes from stay-over visitors who travel to the region by air. Therefore, the construction of this new terminal is in recognition of the important role air travel plays and will continue to play in building our economies in the region. The VC Bird Airport is an important air service hub in the region, with the capacity to grow and develop into a major transfer point for flights from Europe, the United States to South America. Therefore, this 30th anniversary gift to the people of Antigua and Barbuda is not just a simple terminal building. It is a major facility that will bring much needed prosperity to our Twin Island state. The level of support and participation by the many citizens during our independence celebrations was heartwarming, to say the least. That, in spite of the financial challenges and the need for us as a nation to be more frugal in our spending, thousands have come out to celebrate our many achievements and successes for the past 30 years as a country and as a people. So there is much to celebrate as my government pledges to continue the process of putting the necessary framework and mechanisms in place that will serve to mobilize all of us as citizens to come up with a vision that will guide the nation towards 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the Minister of Aviation, the Honorable John McGinley, and his team at the Ministry for their efforts in putting this event together with the help of others, of course. The hard-working and dedicated Ambassador David Shaul for his commitment to building Antigua and Barbuda and his hard-working approach in always getting the right projects at the right time off the ground for Antigua and Barbuda. I listened rather carefully to Ambassador Shaul's presentation, and at one point he struck me as though he was giving a farewell speech. I hope that I am wrong and he will dispel me of that notion. Special thanks to Ambassador Lu Han-Ming and his team for their dedication to this project. And as the Ambassador David Shaul pointed out, even before Ambassador Lu Han-Ming arrived in Antigua to take up his assignment, he began to work on this project when he was told that this project was in the pipeline and was in a spot of bother. He went to work and he got the job done. Thank you very much, Ambassador. And over the years, the People's Republic of China has demonstrated its willingness to always help the people of Antigua and Barbuda. And, you know, they keep reminding us, and you know, being grateful is very important. And I have found that the People's Republic of China, their people, they take things very, very seriously. They never forgot that Antigua and Barbuda was the first country in the Eastern Caribbean to recognize the People's Republic of China. They always remind us of that. And again, I would like to echo the sentiments of Ambassador Shaul too, when he recalled the fact that the then leader of this country took a bold step at that time and decided to recognize the People's Republic of China when it was totally unpopular to do so in the eyes of the world. So we have been leading in many respects in the past, and we will continue to do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to close by saying that this is a seminal moment in this country's development, especially against the backdrop of what is happening globally with economies. To have been able to get a project of this magnitude, a project of this significance off the ground at this time with the full support of the People's Republic of China is nothing short of amazing. And so, my dear good people, we have to be extremely thankful and for you to recognize that your government is working and working in your interest. So we want all of us to be proud of our country, proud of Antigua and Barbuda. Yes. We have our challenges, we have our problems, but I am satisfied that the people of this country are resilient, you are strong people, and despite the challenges, if we work together, and I have sensed during these independence celebrations that patriotism and nationalism has come to the fore in a real way. Let us continue on this trend, because our future is going to be heavily dependent on how well we work together as a people. Even if we may differ politically, but we must do so in such a way that the nation of Antigua and Barbuda benefits even from whatever disagreements we may have. So, my dear good people, it gives me great pleasure then to be in a position to say that the groundbreaking for the new airport terminal building in Antigua will in fact commence the startup work for the construction of the said terminal. Once again, thanks to all persons, individuals and groups who would have had anything at all to do with our getting to this stage. And we all look forward as the months and the year pass by to see the development of this wonderful edifice. I got an opportunity to look at the drawings and the presentation, and I have to admit, it is superb. It is superb, and the Chinese are giving us something that will compare with anything you can find in any developed country, including the People's Republic of China and that huge airport terminal that they've just commissioned there recently. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you all for coming to witness this very significant development. Thank you very much.